The locker room was supposed to be a place of safety, a place where the girls could prepare for practice without judgment. But for 17-year-old Emily Carter, it had become a space she dreaded. She had always been quiet, keeping her head down, excelling in academics but not in popularity. And that was enough reason for the group of bullies. Tyler, the self-proclaimed leader, and his two friends, Jason and Mark, to make her their target. One afternoon, after gym class, Emily stayed behind, tying her shoes slowly, trying to avoid the loud, mocking footsteps she could already hear echoing from the hallway. She froze when the boys barged into the girls' locker room, laughing and recording on their phones. "Wow. Look at nerdy Emily hiding," Tyler sneered, swinging his phone toward her. "This is going to get us a lot of laughs." Emily's heart pounded, her face burned, and her throat tightened. She tried to push past them, but Mark blocked the exit while Jason tossed her bag across the room. Her eyes stung with humiliation as the boys jeered, taking videos of her discomfort. She wanted to scream, but instead, she gathered her things silently and left as soon as she saw her chance. That night, she sat on her bed, tears sliding down her cheeks. But amidst her pain, something shifted. She remembered her father's words from years ago. The best revenge is not quick anger. It's a plan they'll never see coming. Emily made a decision. She wouldn't let them break her. She was going to fight back, but on her terms. The next week, she started observing them. She noted how Tyler strutted through the halls, always seeking attention. Jason loved to cheat on tests, copying answers from anyone nearby. Mark, though quieter, laughed at everything his friends did, desperate to belong. Emily realized their power came from their image, the illusion that they were untouchable. If she could break that image, she could make them fall. Her first step was courage. Emily spoke to her closest friend, Sarah, and shared everything. Sarah was furious but impressed with Emily's calm resolve. "If you're doing this, I'm with you," Sarah said, squeezing her hand. Together, they came up with a plan. The following Monday, Emily requested to tutor Jason in math, pretending to be helpful. Jason, lazy as always, eagerly agreed, bragging to his friends that Emily would do all the work for him. During their sessions, Emily purposely slipped in wrong answers into her practice sheets, the same ones Jason always copied onto his test. When the results came back, Jason had failed miserably, while Emily's perfect score shone on the board. The class laughed and Jason turned beet red. Next was Mark. Emily noticed he lived in constant fear of being left out. At lunch, she accidentally dropped a folded note where he sat. Inside was a simple message: "Everyone knows you're just their shadow. Without them, you're nothing." Though unsigned, Mark's face drained of color as he read it. He started growing distant from Tyler and Jason, paranoid and unsure whom to trust. But her most calculated move was reserved for Tyler. Emily knew he recorded everything for attention. So one afternoon, she borrowed Sarah's help to set up hidden cameras near the girls' locker room. Perfectly legal, since they were only placed outside. She waited until Tyler and Jason, arrogant as ever, barged in again, mocking another girl. This time Emily stepped in, phone recording in hand, and boldly said, "Keep going. The principal is going to love this." Tyler laughed at first, until Emily revealed the second camera angle Sarah had set up, catching everything. His face dropped. For the first time, the boys realized Emily wasn't their victim anymore. The evidence went straight to the school board. The videos were undeniable. Parents got involved, teachers were furious, and suddenly the boys who once ruled the hallways were stripped of their confidence. Whispers followed them everywhere. Jason's failing grades kept him from playing sports. Mark sat alone, haunted by his insecurities. Tyler, the loudest of them all, had his reputation destroyed when the entire school saw what he really was. Within weeks, the pressure became unbearable. Their parents, embarrassed by the attention, decided to transfer them to another school. And just like that, the tormentors who had once invaded Emily's safe space were gone. For Emily, the victory wasn't about revenge for the sake of cruelty. It was about reclaiming her power, showing that no one had the right to humiliate her or any other girl. She walked the halls with her head higher, her voice stronger. One afternoon, Sarah asked her, "Do you regret it?" That was intense. Emily smiled softly. "No. They thought they could take my dignity. Instead, I taught them a lesson. You can't break someone who refuses to stay silent." And from then on, Emily became an example. Not the shy girl who kept her head down, but the one who proved that calculated courage could outshine even the cruelest of bullies. Her story spread, inspiring others who had once felt powerless. She hadn't just made them transfer schools. She had shown everyone that silence is never the answer when your dignity is at stake.